Oh, hello everyone. This is I, your one and only, your favorite Asian nerd, Lerd. Welcome back to my another toy show and review, and it's going to be Star Wars. And just to make it more specific, to catch up my last part of me buying what I bought at Sacramento at the Toy Fusion, and pretty much this is the last wave, or pretty much the last toys I've bought at Toy Fusion Sacramento. Man, I suck at my intro. I need to work on it. I thought it's gonna be a three-part, but I miscalculated, so this is the final part. If you guys missed the first part, you can go rewatch it if you like, or what, because it's my last. I mean, the last video. I mean, the last part. I mean, part one was about. I reviewed Django, Boba, and the Black Series 3.75 figure scale of Big Starlighter. And yes, I will do another review for Big Starlighter with two different versions of him. Maybe later on down the road when I finish catching up. Anyway, after these four Imperials, yeah, they're all Imperials. I have a fifth Imperial, but I didn't buy it at Sacramento. Bought him right after I came back from Sacramento. I consider him a bonus show, a review. Yeah, it's Imperial, and he's going. If you guys watch it till the end, you'll see the bonus. Anyway, let's open up the last four I bought from Sacramento. Now, if I didn't mention, yeah, the four of them will be, the four Imperials I got from Toy Fusion will be what's this called? I forgot. Oh yeah, this is the Evo Trooper, the Stormtrooper, the Imperial Gunner, and the Imperial Officer. So we'll start from the beginning, even though this one was, I mean, yeah, pretty much the original trilogy, there were not different types of Stormtrooper, but I'm doing like from the beginning, like sort of this prequel before New Hope. So I'll be starting with the Imperial Evo Trooper. And here's a description of the back for the Imperial Evo Trooper. Trained to survive the galaxy's most treacherous weather condition, Evo Troopers are equipped with the enhanced armor that can deal with hazards such as extreme heat, acid rivers, and lightning. Each Evo Trooper's FA-3 Fletchet launcher fires shards of metal capable of hitting multiple targets. Which this Evo Trooper, I believe he did appear in the original Battlefront game and The Force Unleashed. Right here, the first one. I gotta catch up with the game. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. And here it is, everyone. Here's the Imperial Evo Trooper from the prequel Before New Hope. This is from Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the video game. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Anyway, here's the close-up of the details. So pretty much, I mean, after the original trilogy, I guess we never have any different type of stormtroopers, well, till Battlefront and The Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2 came. And especially Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. And pretty much, this is the details here. Man, this is spot on. Man, this is like a heavy armor stormtrooper or a super stormtroopers. And one of the most super stormtroopers, the dark troopers, not the one from the Mandalorian, the one from Dark Forces. If you guys played the video game. And yeah, so yeah, this is the details here. And for articulation for the Evo Trooper, head is a very strong, tight ball joint. Arm 360. Shoulder bent, not fully because of the arm shoulder pads. Elbow bent, elbow swivel, hand swivel, and I don't think he has a hand tilt, but I feel like this ball joint looks so sensitive in the inside. I'm worried. So I'm pretty worried about it. So I need to I'll just be very extra careful. Where were we? Oh yeah, waist swivel, no ab crunch, And leg articulation move forward and back. Can't do a Jean-Claude Van Damme split. No hip swivel, but that's okay. Does have a knee bend, a knee swivel, ankle tilt, but no rocking ankle tilts. But look at the spot on details. Like, yeah, very heavy weathered stuff they do. And but look at all the equipments for the Evo Trooper he has. If I could try to focus. Sorry, this is a new phone, everyone. Anyway, I think I want to buy like maybe 9 more of these. As I told you, I buy every different type of Stormtrooper from different Star Wars lines, a set of 10. But if there are extras on the packets, like 5-pack or other stuff, well, I'll consider buying extra, consider as extra. Anyway, for the Evo Trooper, comes with a stand. I don't need to worry about getting him a display stand. A backpack, which I'll put this on the back, where there's this peg. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, I think this is pretty much, I'm not sure if it goes upside down. Nope, I'm on the right spot. Let's see, it comes with a rocket launcher, which he can carry with both hands like this. Believe this goes, he holds on his left hand, yada yada yada. And have him hold like this. If I could try, bear with me everyone. Okay, pretty much is the best I can do, so pretty much is how he'll hold his rocket launcher. I almost want to call it a flame trooper, but they're different. Or here's another thing. Since he has more than one weapons, he has 2 small pistol weapons. You could have him hold this while he holds the 2 small pistol weapons right here. Which this is going to be a challenge part to have him hold it. So I'll be careful not to lose pieces. I think I'll swap out the, let's see, put this right here. Okay, yeah, okay, right in the right hand. Put this pistol on the right hand and put the loose one on the left. And then peg. And here it is on this display stands. Here it is, the Imperial Evo Trooper. Next one will be the usual. The original trilogy collection I'll be opening up is the Stormtrooper. Be right there. And here it is, the Stormtrooper from original trilogy collection. I believe this is the same mold from the Power of the Jedi or Power of the Force 2 Stormtrooper with the revealing battle damage on their chests, which I did not bring them out, so I will show it to you. I will show you the clip or the picture below. And for the description for the Stormtrooper, the original trilogy collection version, Stormtroopers are the army of the evil empire. These highly skilled soldiers are sent into battle against anyone who tries to stop the Emperor and his plans to rule the galaxy. Stormtroopers are completely loyal to the Emperor. They all look alike and wear white armor that hides their faces. Even though they are tough and dangerous soldiers, the brave rebels are not afraid to fight them in battle. Of course, Stormtroopers get their butt killed. And yeah, one more thing. We thought that the stormtrooper are the same people that are the clones from Attack of the Clones, but no. As you guys seen the shows and movies, they stopped doing clones and made actual regular people join the Empire. Anyway, I shall open this stormtrooper up and reveal to you. And here it is. This is the original trilogy collection Stormtrooper. And this is pretty much the repacked, or not really remodeled, but the same figure from the Power of the Jedi or Power of the Force 2 line. And I'm not sure for the original trilogy if he does the same gimmick of throwing, I believe, water on his chest to reveal the battle damage. I did not bring any water, so I'm not going to do it here in the study room. I do not want to make a mess here. And it's a very old figure. I mean, how old? Well, you know how old Star Wars figures, there's 5 POA, and then further on, the articulation is getting better and better until Hasbro messed it up on the leg articulation for the vintage collection line. Anyway, so for articulation for the Stormtrooper, or before I do articulation, I know he's on the weird stance, but I'll show you the details for Stormtrooper. Of course, you've seen it a lot, and I have so many different versions of Stormtroopers, especially KO versions. You don't know how many I have. Anyway, articulation is head on the bull joint, moves up and down, and neck swivel. Cool. Arm 360. Finally, this old Stormtrooper has a shoulder bend. The downside part is his elbow doesn't have a bend. He's in a permanent position, but has an elbow swivel, but no hand swivel. Waist articulation. Legs move up and back. Can't do a Chantal Van Damme and no hip swivel. Knee has a knee swivel. And I believe no knee articulation and no ankle articulation. And what he has with is a weapon storage, I guess a rifle, and a display stance to display your Stormtrooper, which I have the other two with the same display stance. And I believe, since the coolest part, it can have this to swivel, and you can have him pose like this. Damn, I definitely need to put some definitely need to. I don't have a heat gun, but I definitely need to fits him somehow. But here's the pose, how he looks, here's the pose for the Stormtrooper with his rifle. Okay, our next two Imperial will be the Imperial Gunner, so I'll be right there. Anyway, basic calculation, Imperial Engineer, but they're still called Gunners, and they came from Star Wars Battlefront 2. And more than that, they did appear in A New Hope as the Gunners, and they got their butt killed by X-Wings, the Red Squadron. I'll just say Red Squadron. Sorry, I'm getting too hyped up. Anyway, the description for the Imperial Engineer, aka Gunner. Architects of combat, Imperial engineers establish defenses and use various weapons and tools to destroy rebellion emplacements. They employ devastating packs, remotely detonate explosives to destroy heavy machinery in any position. Of course, they got their butt killed. Yep, and I didn't bother to show you the rest of the back of the figures, so I will take them out of the box first. So before continue on, I'm very sorry. So here's the display, here's some of the figures, if you want to pause it and look closely. And same for the Stormtrooper. Pretty much I got almost all of it. So here it is. And now, just to turn this around, if you excuse me, here is some of the figures to get. I'm thinking about getting the Boba Fett look-alike. What's his name? Jodo Cast. That's when this guy definitely impersonated Boba Fett. Did some dirty, made his name. I mean, ruined his name. Almost ruined his name. But there was the comic of Boba Fett versus Judo Cast, and who went triumphant? Oh, you know who. He's the legendary bounty hunter. And oh, they do have a Yaddle and an even Peel. Since I am collecting episode 1 figures. And let's see. Oh, Salasami Trooper. I think that's another Stormtrooper type. I need to get him. Buy 10 of these. And there's Count Dooku and yes, Imperial Engineer. And it comes with a droid arm. I guess you had to collect all 6 of them to build a pack. And what pack is this? 5D6 RA7. Oh, he's from A New Hope, where I believe the Jawas took him. Anyway, I'm lollygagging. I'm sorry. We'll open the Imperial Engineer Gunner. Be right there. And here he is, everyone, the Imperial Engineer, or aka the Gunner. And I did not bring my Power of the Force Imperial Gunners or Engineer, which I'll post a clip below. But there's a major difference for the Power of the Force and the Legacy Collection Imperial Gunners or Engineer. The colors. His flight suit is gray, or uniform is gray, but the armor piece and the head is black. Which the Power of the Force Imperial Gunners I have, the 5 POA and 5 POA or 6 POA, is fully black and still the same. I mean, kind of pretty much the same. And I have 2 of them on the shelves. And sadly, I forgot to bring them to compare them. Anyway, so look closely. I mean, I almost want to blow up my mind because about the leg articulation or the knee bend, which I looked closely before I started my video, unpausing the video or my review. He didn't have the weird ankle tilt. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, the weirdest ankle tilt I ever had on the Star Wars figure is the 2 Rebel soldiers on Tantive 4. Yeah. Anyway, here's the details. I'm very sorry. And articulation for the Imperial Engineer or Gunner. Head is on the bullet joint. I looked closely, I thought there was a face in there, but nope, it's a full sculpted head. Let's see, arm 360, and still has the weird ankle movement because it doesn't have an ankle bend. It has a weird ankle swivel, but to keep his arm straight, you just had to swivel it, twist the hand, and keep his arm straight. And let's see, where were we? Let's see what's next. Oh, sweet, you can take off the armor. That is cool. Anyway, waist swivel, legs move forward and back. No Sean Rob Van Damme split, no hip swivel, but does have a knee articulation bend and knee swivel, and no ankle articulation. That's the downside part. But anyway, let me go put his arms in this position. But this is a good figure. And yes, you can have his Stormtrooper blaster stored into his holster. It looks silver. Anyway, he did came with a display stance, and one more thing. But here's the piece of the droid's arm. But I did bought some display stands just in case for my figures. And so sorry, people. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, yeah. Here it is. here it is, the Imperial Engineer or Gunner. And yeah, here, he didn't came with a display stand, so I bought some display stands just in case for a few figures. So yeah, here it is, the Imperial Engineer. The last one I bought from Sacramento at Toy Fusion. The next one will be the Imperial Officer. I'll be right there. And here it is, everyone. The last figure from Toy Fusion I bought at Sacramento, the Imperial Officer. And pretty much this Imperial Officer doesn't have any ranks, so don't know. Pretty much the Imperial Officer could be everywhere, either in the Star Destroyer, Death Star, or other areas. But there's a description in the back for the Imperial Officer. Imperial officers work on board the Death Star, Star Destroyers, and other vessels in the Galactic Empire Starfleet. Their ranks range from the highest position of Moff down to the lowly rank of Private. That's embarrassing. Well, I used to be a private. Not in Star Wars, people, not in Star Wars. Anyway, their one unifying trait is a complete loyalty to the Empire they serve. And pretty much the Empire, they're all humans, because they don't really have different species that joins the Empire. Well, mostly bounty hunters and scoundrels, let's just say that. But anyway, here's the back for these figures to collect. I got, this is the same Dark Trooper I got from the Expanded Universe. I think I want to get the Dark Trooper for the 30th anniversary, just to make, I think maybe they're different colors, I'm just saying. Ooh, they have Obi-Wan Kenobi. I gotta get this dude. Anyway, time to open up this last figure. I'll be right there. And here it is, everyone. The Imperial Officer, no rank, pretty much he's a private. And here are the details. I'm not sure from A New Hope and I believe Return of the Jedi. I know they did appear in Return of the Jedi where there's a scene where Han Solo threw something at them and one of the Imperial officer fell to his death. And I think pretty much he appeaed only in once, and these Imperial officers appeared in Return of the Jedi. I don't recall if they're here in A New Hope, because the Imperial officers, yes, they wear the same uniform and had a rank, but I think these type of Imperial officers are wearing jumpsuit uniform, I'm guessing. Oh man, I can still picture that Imperial officer fell to his death inside the bunker. Anyway, for the Imperial officer's articulation, head is only on a swivel, and the downside part for this Imperial officer is the articulation. He only has a 360 of the arm, a hand swivel, and has a elbow swivel, but no elbow bend. Does have a wrist swivel, waist swivel, legs move forward and back, but no Jean-Claude Van Damme split, no hip swivel, no knee bend, no ankle tilt. And pretty much for cadets like him or privates, they go at ease like this. And you know what? I'll buy 10 different versions of this version. If they have any more Imperial officers like this version, I will buy more, just like the Stormtrooper. But he comes with a pistol, and he can hold like this one, and comes with another coin. Oh, it says Episode 5. So they did appear in The Empire Strikes Back. And the usual, he doesn't have a display stand. He doesn't have his own display stands. I got one for him, and hopefully this pays on very well. Oh, nice and snuggy. And yes, I didn't leave out, at least one thing I did not leave out are the Imperial officers from the 4-pack that came with Admiral Monty and Admiral Piet. So, And so, just in case, I'll show it to you right now. With this Imperial officer, with the other two, be right there. And here they are, standing between the Imperial officer. So pretty much, I don't study very ranks on the Imperial officers' ranks and different uniform type. I mean, I know this is a private, but works either in the Death Star or the vessel. This one works in the Star Destroyer. This one stays in the Death Star or works in Coruscant as Lagrange's henchman, whatever. Did I say his name right? I don't remember. Oh my god. That guy in the picture. Anyway, yep. If you guys manage to put up with me or see the rest of the Imperials, well, you're in for a bonus. It's another Imperial, which I will be right back. And yep, here's this bonus. Here it is. This is the first time I found it at Junkee's. Bought him right after I came back from Sacramento. This is the Power of the Force Death Star Trooper, pretty much the executioner. And there's a description in the back for this Death Star Trooper. Grand Moff Tarkin created this select force of soldiers to defend the galaxy's ultimate weapon, the Death Star. These elite troopers matched the gun towers during the Battle of Yavin, a conflict that resulted in the Death Star's destruction. I think there was multiple people of them. I think I want to buy 10 of these, and if the 30th, the Legacy, the Original, the Saga, the Vintage Collection has more of these, I'll get the other 10 for this dude. And here's the description in the back. Don't have her, don't have him, don't have her. I have him, I think. Yes, I have him. No, I do have him. And I have him. And got these 2 packs already. And comes with the scenes of Death Star Trooper right here. Anyway, I'll open this one up and show you the figure. The last figure as a bonus. And here it is, the Power of the Force Imperial Death Star Trooper. I call it the Executioner because they do execute planets. They usually wait for Moff Tarkin's signal. You may fire one ready. And this is the coolest part. This figure has a gimmick. You can remove his helmet and it reveals his head. Kind of reminds me of Kylie Minogue's music video of "Can't Get You Out of My Head." These people wear these protection ear thingy-majig, and they were wearing all white. I'm just saying. Anyway, so articulation. I mean, this one, he's in that position forever. Hey, it's old toys, 90s toys. So, head has a swivel but no bull joint. Yeah, let me remove it. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Kylie Minogue's music video. Anyway, yeah, head is on the swivel, arm 360, no shoulder bend, no elbow bend, no hand swivel, does have a waist swivel. Leg move forward fully, at least as far as it can, and moves back. And it comes with one weapon, this big Imperial, whatever it's called. Sadly, for these type of figure, we can't position him. He's gonna forever hold the gun, depending on which other hand you can have. I think he holds this part and holds this part. I'll have him hold this part like this. And since he doesn't have a display stand, I got one for him. Hopefully some of the display stands pegs doesn't peg well with the other Power of the Force figures. Some, not all. Oh, he pegs perfectly. And yep, here it is, the Imperial Death Star Trooper. And that concludes the review of the last figures I bought from Toy Fusion at Sacramento. Hope you enjoyed it, and forgive me if I was stuttering too much. Ooh. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, so this is pretty much all the toys I got from Toy Fusion, especially Transformers. Until next time, everyone, for more Star Wars review or other toys review I will show you. And remember, everyone, may the Force be with you.
Base in range.
You may fire when ready.
Commence primary ignition.